Gary, that seems like a last-minute victory rather than a last-minute leveller, but we're still in the FA Cup, the draws to come, and you've got a replay on Tuesday night, it seems. But was that a difficult first game of the season?
I don't think that's ideal for any club, is it, the FA Cup? Especially, the draws, that's not a kind draw, is it? That's a great one to win. That's a horrible one to lose. That was the first game of the season feel as well. That was scrappy. Obviously, the pitch is like a road. We didn't have no rain for ever. Excuse my language. And that probably suited them a little bit more because they put it in good areas. We was trying to play, but you got to credit Rushden. They're a totally different animal than they was last year. They worked really, really hard. Michael's got them relatively organised. They've got lumps all over the pitch, if you like. The first half, when that was back and forth, they did beat us up for periods of that. They did beat us up, but I thought at the end of the first half and start of the second half, we started getting the ball down and playing, started making inroads, and then obviously we give the penalty away, that's a penalty, I think. I think that's a penalty.
It was obvious.
The lad's grabbing Milne as well, 6-1, but once Callum's gone to ground and the lad's gone over his leg, you're letting the referee make the decision. I think that's the right decision. I think Fletcher had one similar first half where the lad's gone over in front of Fletcher, but I think that's a penalty as well. But I think that was probably a difficult game to ref, to be fair.
We were right behind that, and the defender had his hands wrapped around Spencer, who was trying to get past him, but he was pulling from back. Yeah. So, the referee probably off the position of actually looking at that, but that's when his line was there.
Yeah, like I say, I thought the ref had a good game, and to be fair to the referee, what he has done, which a lot of referees don't do, is he's added the time on. But they're going to complain that was the 100th minute or whatever, but he could have played 110 probably. There was lads going down. If I was in their situation, that probably happened. If we're 1-0 up Tuesday night, that might be happening. So no complaints with anything. Just we've got to be a little bit better. We've played better in pre-season than that. First game, nervy, massive crowd at Steel Park. Fair play to both sets of supporters for making it a really good occasion. It felt like a National League game. It really did. That was a really good atmosphere. And what we done today is what we didn't do last season. We stuck in, we kept going. We didn't really panic too much. We didn't get too desperate. Rory's got the ball on the 99th minute. Rather than just lump it in the box, he's found a pass to Danny Gordon. Danny Gordon's found an unbelievable ball, but the opposite centre half's run 55 yards and put it in the net, that just wouldn't have happened. The desire, and we just went in the dressing room and went, that's us now this season, that's never over till it's over. Because you could have just kept going on, you could have just threw bodies up front, but we didn't. We kept trying to play. And there's a saying that I live by, I think he might be on my Twitter bio, said it to Mitch last year when he won on penalties against Hinckley. That's better to be lucky than good sometimes. And today we got that little bit of luck right at the end, although I think we fully deserved the draw. Probably didn't deserve to win. Probably Rushden didn't deserve to win, but when they conceded in the 100th minute, they probably think they should have won. But in the balance of play, I think we was just about edged it, although with the play that we had, they matched it with their desire and physicality, and that's something, I've learned a lot today. And, I think that'd be another classic cup tie on Tuesday night. I don't think they're going to give us too much. They've probably got the belief now that they needed to know where they are. We think we can play a little bit better, can we? I'm not sure they're going to let us do that, but, I think that'd be a good cup tie on Tuesday.
And have you learned anything about some of the players that you've brought in now? Is it shown that there is steel in the central kind of line down the front of the park?
Well, listen, you've not got to be a rocket scientist to know Rory was the best player on the pitch today, and obviously Spencer probably weren't far behind him. I felt the service we know the front two are going to score us goals this year, but the service probably weren't great into them, and probably their back three probably weren't made for them either. If we're clipping balls up in the air against 2 6'6" lads, that's going to be very difficult. But when we start getting the ball down and play the intricate bits that we did do, it looked half tidy, but there weren't enough of it today. But what there was lots of endeavour, there was lots of effort, there was lots of desire. And when your left back's crossing it and your centre half's getting on the end of it in open play, that shows you how desperate people are to do well for this club this year. As we all are. And the difference between everyone leaving the grounds negative today to positive is in that moment that Spencer Edwards and Danny Gordon, obviously Rory's created with the little free pass move at the end. So what a ball, what a run, and what a finish, and what scenes at the end there is unbelievable.
Gary, there's no more to be said other than that. Great result today. See you Tuesday.
Thank you.